Welcome to His, Hers, and Ours, Hers edition. Have you ever felt like the world could be a better place, but you're unsure where to start? You're not alone. I believe that even one person can make a difference. This podcast is about awakening and empowering ourselves to build a stronger future for our communities. I know what it's like to juggle a lot. As a single mom, I work multiple jobs to make ends meet. As a wife and mother, I went to college and got my bachelor's degree in information technology. But those challenges taught me invaluable lessons about resilience and resourcefulness. On His, Hers, and Ours, Hers edition, we'll be tackling real world issues, exploring solutions, and sharing inspiring stories, all focused on relationships, careers, parenting, and the things that matter most in our lives. Let's get started. today, today we're diving deep into the concept of responsibility. We'll explore what it means to take ownership of your actions, both at work and in your personal life. Is coasting at your personal job holding you back? Are you struggling with a demanding family member? We'll discuss how healthy boundaries and clear communication can empower you to build stronger relationships and a more fulfilling life. We'll also explore the importance of fostering responsibility in the next generation. How can we raise children who are independent, confident, and ready to tackle the world? This episode is packed with actionable tips and insights to help you become the best version of yourself, both personally and professionally. Responsibility. At all times, we should accept responsibility for what we do. If you're only doing a half-assed job at work, accept it. It's going to impact your raises and how people treat you and how people look at you. That is your responsibility. And this is what you chose to do. If you're doing a great job at work and you're shining and excelling, don't downplay it. Okay? Accept it and say, yes, this is what I've been able to do. This is what I've accomplished. This is the responsibility that I've taken on and that I've moved forward in helping others. Don't micromanage. What do I mean by micromanaging? Some of us have grown children that they need to know, when did they get in the house? Did they go to sleep? Did they get enough rest before they went to work? Have they paid all their bills? If not, I can help you out. That is micromanaging. So we raise children for them to function on their own, right? So we raise them for however long we raise them, and then we have to send them out to see if we gave them the right values, morals, system, common sense, everything. Because if they don't go out and try, then how are they going to know? They're not going to have any confidence or any curiosity of what the world holds, because we're micromanaging their thoughts, their ideas, desires, right? And expectations. That is not what we want to do. We want to be able to let them run and lead the future of tomorrow, because we don't want to stay stagnant. We don't want to have the same movies and the same books and the same technology and the same everything just being regurgitated, because of the fact that we're micromanaging the future generations and they don't know how to struggle and to strive and to be innovative, right? So letting them learn responsibility is huge. And it is part of our responsibility to allow our children to learn to be responsible for their actions, their consequences, and their choices, right? So I might have said that in the wrong order, but it means the same thing. Very often, we want to shift the responsibility for the choices that we made to others and not accept our part in what is happening, whether it be at work, at home. We should accept the choices that we made and determine whether we need to take corrective action or we made the right decision. I want to expand on responsibility and the lessons of life, right? So some people can't be cut off, right? Like if you had a horrible mother or father, even an absentee father, you would still have, DNA and blood in common with this person. So you do have a slight responsibility to this person. So you can help if it's in your ability. If they're sick, if they fall on hard times and they need help with their mortgage or their rent, if they need assistance filling out like Medicare forms or things like that, then fine. But if you have a parent, whether they were a good parent or a bad parent, that is attempting to drain you of your resources, take advantage, like when you go out, they always want to sit down and eat at a place or order food that's like $50, $100. You can't afford this, so why would you expect me to afford it? Or every time they come around, they need something, they need clothes, jackets, sneakers, these earrings that they saw that are on sale. Honestly, people like that, family, they just feel like, oh, I'm so lucky I gave birth to this talented individual, and this is the way that karma is paying me back, or this is what they should do as I give them life, whatever. They're not allowed to drain you. They're not allowed to take from you. You know, they are the ones that are taking advantage of your kindness. You can take a step back and wean them or just say no, right? Just say no. Siblings have a habit of doing things and taking for granted that they did something wrong. They're like, well, whatever. She could afford it. But like, they don't know if that was your last $20, if that was your last 100, or even if it was like, the coat that you had to wear every day, but you lent it to her or him because of the fact that he needed it that day. It was freezing. You didn't want to send them out to experience that. But, that's just how life is sometimes. The people that you treat the best are the ones that'll turn around and smack you in the face. But that's why you have to find healthy relationships and find the person or people that grow you, balance you, nourish you, instead of take from you and diminish you. And you should be able to look around and see whether you're growing or not. So responsibility goes beyond the career. It's also at home. We have to be responsible for how we treat our spouses, our parents, our children. We do need to say that we love them and that we're proud and that they have accomplished things. Every kid is different, so they have different accomplishments. We have to push them to strive for something. We cannot allow them to just continue coasting and not having a direction, because we will not always be there for them. And we don't want other people to steer them into the course that they want instead of what our children want. And the child that you love or that I'm talking about could be a neighbor's child. It could be your niece and nephew. It could be your child. It could be your child and their friends. It's just, it takes a society, it takes a group to nourish a mind and to build a complete schema, a complete picture of everything instead of creating a biased profile. It's just schemas that were built by being only associated in your group limits your understanding or our understanding of the world, of people, of situations and possible improvements. So, definitely got off topic. We need to be responsible, be accountable, and others do the same. That's all we have for today. We talked a lot about responsibility, taking ownership for your actions, recognizing your strengths, and setting boundaries in your relationships. But Responsibility is a two-way street. What are some ways you hold yourself and others accountable? Share your thoughts in the Facebook group or leave a comment below. Let's keep the conversation going. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode of His, Hers, and Ours, Hers Edition. We're here to empower you to build a stronger future for yourself and your community. Stay blessed. Bye.